Hey, I am absolutely fucking exhausted. It's what the fuck? Oh my god, it's 3 a.m. I've been labbing lots of different shit, but in particular, I've been labbing a single thing. Hang on, let me fucking figure out how to put my laptop up here. God damn it, I'm so not. My brain is ballooning. I'm ascending. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about some Bridget mix shit, some Bridget shit, some bridge shit, some. I'm not doing all right. For the last like 4 hours, I would occasionally just like break into bouts of just guttural noises and screaming into the void. I'm not okay. I'm not. This is a bit too big brain even for me. All right, so in general, I think there's a couple of, if you have just like a placement and you're doing a ground to a ground air dash or air to ground dash, then it changes some of your options, because you can't really, like, if you're doing the ground to ground dash, you can bait out 6Ps and anti-airs by just doing a quick little pop of like whatever, but which is not necessarily an option because you'll keep traveling pretty far if you do it from the air. But in general, I would say best options: quick bait, get a quick movement. The more you activate the move, the more you'll confuse and tire out your opponent and slow down their reaction time. The more hectic you can make it, the harder they'll have of reacting to it accordingly. You also, if you wanted to, okay, so for instance, so I would do that. So if, okay, so for instance, if let's say the Bridget is like gonna rock the Blanca ball or whatever, then I kind of want to move. I want to, as the opponent, I want to, like, when I see it happening, I kind of want to dash input and 6P. That's like generally what beats like a lot of the options and stuff. And so in general, I think a good way of stopping that is doing a quick whiff into jump heavy slash. Because then if they move at all, if they jump, if they do whatever, they will fucking go right into it. So that keeps the opponent locked down in terms of movement, so that's one of the main options I would use. And you can whiff it really quickly and then immediately throw out some normals on the ground. Like so. Yeah, so those are two of your main options. Another option is just to let it rock. Another option is to jump cancel, which is a much safer option, but it's less deliberate. Like, you can do this and then bait out a 6P but still not be able to punish it in time. Or you can backdash, and you can optionally do this to stop some forward movement with the jump heavy slash. So that's all right. And then those are the pretty much the main options. Now, if you're coming at the opponent, the fastest thing to check them with is not actually letting the Blanca ball rock. It's hitting them with that. Jump light as you start to approach is the will hit them slightly sooner and thus trap them a little bit earlier if you want to go for that approach. If you're doing the air to ground, you have a bit more options while you're above their head. Okay, so that's like main application, neutral, whatever. Okay, so in general, when you're applying pressure, when the opponent's locked down, for whatever reason, if you're allowed to get a, I'll just call this a super dash, because that's how it functions. When you get the super dash off, there's, this is my selection of things that I think you can theoretically do in, like, mix or, blue RC scenarios. So when you're super dashing, you can let it ride, and if you let it ride, you can do a jump normal, which you can, if you haven't spent an movement option yet, you can jump cancel. You can also forward dash and back dash after the super dash hits them. You can empty low. You can jump dust, which is multiple overheads, and it slightly delays her falling. And you can cancel into command grab. You can cancel into that other thing for like a cross up, whatever. It would depend. You can do a jump normal into command grab as well. You can do jump dust into that, the bear drop thing, and it will it has less forward momentum, so it won't overshoot. Right, you can jump cancel this itself, and then if you don't let it rock all the way, you can quick cancel it like that, which you can do into similar options. And then you can do into also the jump dust for multiple overheads plus, you know, the slight delay. You can quick cancel it by itself into that or the command grab. And Jesus Christ. Okay, and you can also, now this is dependent on the yo-yo positioning. If you throw the mid one like this, which is the one you'll be probably getting most often because it works the best for her block strings, it will be at this position, which means that if you do a ground super dash, all of your normals, all of your like attack buttons, it will, that you can quick cancel it, will make contact, including the slowest one, which is jump slash and jump dust. So they will all make contact. However, you can quick cancel it into an air throw like that, and that will let you empty jump. However, it is not the fastest empty jump. Like if you could with a regular like jumping button, you would recover on the ground much faster, and you could do an empty low much faster than the jump than the air throw tech. But it's fast enough to mess people up. So, you know, it's fast enough to get mix and hit people low. But the important thing about this is that if you do this move, it actually puts the orb lower than if you did it like this, the grounded version. So, in that situation, see, I did jump slash, but because the super dash homes in on the yo-yo's positioning and it's slightly lower, she's lower to the ground, which means if I do my slowest jumping button, it will allow me to empty jump, and empty jumping in that situation, if it's the yo-yo's on the air to ground position, low to the ground like that, you can do faster empty lows and empty jump throws and other shit faster than you could with the air throw. Quick, whatever the fuck. Yeah. So yes, those are all options you can get anytime you have a block string that lets you set up a meaty or guaranteed or anything of this super dash. So that's like the main mix route, and that doesn't even like include the fact that when you lock them down, you can get you can fuzzy them. Which if you don't have you would have to like red RC that, or already have like a blue or purple RC for the extra block stun, extra slow-mo. Okay, so moving on. Now, I'll go through each of these that I have written down. Okay, the first thing is super dash jump. Right. Okay, so I'll get through the main one first, the central. So anytime that you get a that, you wait for the hit to be over, and then you blue RC it, and it will carry the momentum. You neutral blue RC. You don't okay, so you can forward dash blue RC, but one, that uses up your air dash, or your air movement, so if you do like that, you can't jump cancel it anymore, which you could if you did this. And you can fuzzy immediately like that. Which the blue RC allows you to convert off of that. And but anyway, so yes, your main options here. If you neutral blue RC this, the added extra momentum also helps you fall to the ground faster for a better empty low. Here, hang on, let me adjust my... Okay, yes. No air movement option used. Super Dash connects neutral blue RC. Okay, that's how it's written in my thing. Okay, so main route. First option, jump kick. So that strikes as an overhead. Now your options after that, you can do the overhead low, and then cancel the low into the dash, and if any of those things hit, it will combo all the way through, and you can convert off of that. If it's blocked, it's a tight block string all the way to the additional super dash, which you get the same collection of options off of that I just talked about for super dash. So that means all super dash connects and quick cancel options, and air throw, quick cancel, empty low or empty throw options, or command throw or bear drop cancels. Everything that I talked about for super dash applies at the end of any blue R string that ends in that. So you can do another low, close slash, which you can get plenty of stuff off of. Close slash if you just want to do that. You can late cancel the crouching light kick into the command grab if you want to. So the next route is you can do that, and if it hits, you can convert off of that, and it's safe on block. I don't remember if it's plus on block. Here, hang on. I kind of doubt it. No, it's not. Okay. So you can also, from this situation, blue RC that. And then you get fuzzy options, so you can convert with 3 jump light punches. Sorry, my punch button sticks a little bit on this controller. So yeah, you would be able to convert on that on hit, and then you can go into like a whatever crouch light kick confirms into a sweep, into another setup, or into forward heavy slash, into... It depends on your situation and your meter and your yo-yo position and whether or not it's still on screen and where, to how you convert off of it, or whether you go for more set play in any of these situations, of course. So yeah, after that you can fuzzy, and then, okay, so after the fuzzy option, so you do the neutral RC, neutral blue RC, jump kick, land, jump, fuzzy with jump kick or jump punch. Oh, that's right, okay, so in this situation, so this kind of depends on the positioning of the yo-yo, but if it's still far enough behind them, you can convert off of the fuzzy. It's good on block, so you get the same mix-up route of super dash options on block. Not only that, but when you do the super dash thing from the air like that, you get a bit more options. You get a bit more options out of it because of the angle and because of the height that you're hitting them from. You can forward dash over their heads and do some other shit with that. Anyways, right. So you can do that, and that will lead to good conversions on hit for the fuzzy, and it's you get more mix even if they block the fuzzy overhead. So overhead. into more bullshit. You can also do it into that, and that's frame tight. And each of those jump dust is fucked up. Each of those hits is an overhead. Unfortunately, it's a bit difficult to convert off of that if you're not immediately using after blue RC. Like, if you do it like here, you can convert off of it just fine because they're floating in stasis. But, right, whatever. A lot of these situations you can kind of loop if you have 2 bars. So I could have, if I had another bar, I could have RC'd that air dash and then gotten like almost the same mix options. Okay, next, right, so after you do, you can do that, and you can do the raw, rather than doing like crouch kick, canceled into the super dash, you can do raw super dash as soon as you land, and the benefit of that is that it will, because it's sooner in the blue RC, it's more plus if you let it rock, which means that, which means a couple of things. So here, there. So that, in that situation, you can still, so not only can you do your quick cancel options and your let it rock into overhead, empty low, or multi-overhead with a jump dust, because it's more plus, because it happened close enough in the blue RC, you get the ability to air dash cancel it. And it's frame tight. So that will allow you to push further, or like push into, if they're faultless defensing or something, trying to push you away, slash it will just let you fuck with the timing of your landing and your overheads and stuff. Also, because it's more plus, you can cancel it into this bear drop move, and it's more frame tight. I don't remember if it side switches in that situation. It does. Okay, so you can pretty tightly switch sides that way. And because it's more plus, you can dash up into close slash, and it's frame tight there. But another thing that you get if you do this into the raw super dash rather than doing a normal into super dash is if you quick cancel the super dash, your shit's more plus. Like you can go for a raw overhead and be more plus, slightly more plus. So that's all right. You know, that's pretty good. With those extra plus frames, not a fundamental thing you can do. It just, like, you can get slightly better conversions. Like, you can convert with, like, slash, where you maybe couldn't have before, or whatever. Not a big alteration in that instance. So, next option off of this route, we have... What's next? Jump cancel into JP instant overhead. Okay, right. So, you can either land and then jump with a button as your fuzzy, or you can jump cancel like that immediately. So you can slightly alter the timing of your instant overhead, get an immediate instant overhead. The only downside of doing that is that you don't have your jump movement options afterwards, so you can't jump cancel the, or air dash cancel the thing that you use if you do the immediate one. You can do that for whatever reason. Right, okay, so in a situation where there. So in that situation, if the thing has already disappeared while you're starting or doing the super dash, then you can do jump kick into the low toss throw, and the blue RC will cover it, so you're still pretty plus in that situation when you land, and you get the thing back. But you're not plus enough to get another completely frame tight block string into another super dash mix. You just get to set it set the yo-yo up in a position again. Alternatively, you can do that. So you can do jump kick into the fake toss, the one that hits on the way back rather than forwards, and you are much less plus here. You are slightly plus. So you can check them and frame trap them with crouch light kick afterwards. And in this situation, you can do something like that. And so in that situation, you reset it, and then you frame trap them with the crouch light kick, and it's gonna hit on the return. So you can keep them locked down with a block string of like crouch light kick into whatever other button into the fucking moped thing, and then the fucking yo-yo will come back and hit them on the way back. And so you can either do that. Oh, I did the wrong version, actually. So there's a couple of things you can do with this. So, you can do shit like that. If you believe they're going to respect your frame trap there, you can command grab them, and then on the recall, it will hit them, and you can meterlessly combo off of the command grab. That was not the right conversion. It was just for the recording, but yes, you can do shit like that. You can frame trap them, look for a frame trap. If they don't bite, you can just keep it tight with the moped cancel into the recalling yo-yo, and you're still plus, so you still get to do whatever. Or you can like hit, then whatever, tick throw, you can do that. It won't combo if you do that. You have to do it immediately for it to combo on the way back, but you know what I mean. It's a long block string, so you can fuck with them. Especially since if you get a counter hit, if you frame trap and then you get a counter hit, your conversion can be huge. Absolutely humongous. Okay, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I on this list? Jesus. Cancel. I have 3 pages straight of just bullet points of shit that you can do. Okay. Where was I? Land, super dash, jump, cancel into fake retoss. Yes. Okay, that's what I just talked about. Okay. Cool. Frame trap, dash cancel with blue RC. That's something I have not tested a lot yet, is the fake toss into checking them with stand light kick, or stand kick. I keep saying fucking light kick because it's into that. So spending 2 bars to get that set up, obviously, or if you already have the Oki in the corner, maybe there's a way. I have not looked at the corner at all. I have been spending hours and hours just studying mid-screen shit, but so yeah, you can set that up, and then if you have like the 2 bars or you do whatever. I have not investigated that because that's like next level shit. That's like the fucking PhD in that shit. To have both the blue RC effect, which you could get from ground dash, or quick jump instant air dash into blue RC, which you could get tons of shit from. I've only looked at a little bit, but yeah, you can get like instant overheads into like the yo-yo coming backwards and hitting them backwards and allowing you to get ambiguous left-right cross-up shit. It's kind of messed up. But yeah, so that's like the ultimate layer would be blue RC plus the yo-yo's about to return in a few frames. I have not investigated all the things you can do with that. Okay, next. Frame track with a dash, throw, command grab, full combo. Yes, okay. Right. Yes. Okay, so, alright, moving along the list. Yeah, you can do this. Blue RC into multiple overheads with the jump dust, and then you can convert off of the multiple overheads. If you do neutral blue RC off of it, for whatever reason you might want to do this, You can, that's frame tight. You can still air dash and then do like a jump, whatever, to throw off the timing, add the extra space traveled. Whatever reason, you can do it. It's frame tight. Yes, so if you want to do like, empty low, you can do that, and then that'll convert on combo and whatever. You can do that shit. You can land for a throw. You can land for, So here's a funny thing. You can land for a close slash, and they're most likely going to be, I don't know, blocking whatever, because they'll expect the overheads, I guess, because that's like the default way you can do this. So you can do close slash there. And one thing is you can, like, you know, obviously you can dash cancel it, and it's still frame tight. But one fucky-wucky thing you can do with this, fucking god, my hands are dead, as is my brain. You can, because the blue RC is like way more hit stun if you do it with close slash, you can do that, and it's like way more frame tight. You can just full jump and come down with multiple jump buttons, jump kick into jump dust, whatever, and it'll still work. But not only that, if the yo-yo is still around or behind them, you can jump cancel the jump dust, and then you can wait at like just about any height that you choose to do, and then you can cancel it into the jump dust. You can let the jump dust rock and get your options after that, and you have a lot of good options because at that angle you have a lot of stuff you can do. If you're coming down from that angle after jumping from the jump dust. So you got a lot of shit you can do with that, with quick cancels and such as well. You can do with air throw, or depending on your spacing or positioning, you can whiff like a jump kick or something and get a quick fall into an empty low. So yeah, you can do a lot of interesting stuff, especially depending on the yo-yo's positioning. You can sometimes side switch depending on which button you press. Like that. Jump punch will usually get over as well and do a cross up. You can, like I said, you can whiff, throw, and go down for an empty low. So yeah, your blue RC into close slash options are pretty, you can do some weird shit, especially if you get the yo-yo at like the just perfect spacing behind them, like there. You can do a lot of stuff with that. Okay, not even fucking tolerating this shit. Oh, you can also get, yeah, anyways, but, okay, I already covered that. Alright, next, okay, super dash, jump kick, right, okay, so one thing is that if you ever, you can also just, rather than neutral blue RC, which carries your original momentum, you can forward blue RC, which will normalize the momentum, which will allow you to get more hits of the jump dust if you want to, so that'll more overheads because you fall slower, but then you also fall slower, so it's harder to get a quick empty low slightly. It just neutralizes it, normalizes it, and it's slightly different timing, so it can throw people off. Especially if you're like coming in from the air. You can do that, and that's like kind of... Okay, so air to ground. We're going to talk about the side switch options next. So air to ground, you can do that just automatically, or ground to ground. You can do jump cancel after you land this, after it connects, into instant dash forward blue RC after the jump cancel, and this will let you get a lot of useful stuff. So you can okay, so say the the orb, the yo-yo, it's in front of, or it's it's closer to you than it is to them. They are too far away from it. If you did the if you were to stay on the same side and try to go for something into, whatever, like it'll just go backwards. You know what I mean. The thing is not behind them. You can switch sides at any point like this by doing by jump canceling this into the dust, lock them down with some button on the way down, and then you can cancel. You can do when you land or whatever. You can do the super dash. Now, when you do this, you cannot get the full conversion off of the fuzzy instant overhead. It's just not quite plus enough to do that. You can convert a little bit if you have like a super. Normally that doesn't connect, but it's like in that side switch situation, you're not quite plus enough to get the full super dash confirm off of the fuzzy guard instant overhead, but you can get that. I don't know why you would want to, though. You might as well just red RC it at that point. But anyways, so yes, you can, anytime you want to switch the sides and still get the still get your shit going, you can jump cancel and do that. Not to mention it has, okay, let's read through the other options. Super dash, jump, oh, also, so you can do, so yes, you can do jump cancel like that, or you can do the jump kick and do the same thing. The difference is, okay, so if you do the super dash, jump kick, jump cancel, blue RC, you can create an interesting left-right. So yeah, you can create a kind of ambiguous left-right that's very frame tight. Actually, I don't even know if this is a left-right. Here, let me try it. Okay, I held either direction, and I think I was able to walk underneath it, but I think, okay, so I think there's opportunity there for mix, but I would have to test it more. Anyway, so yes, you can get an ambiguous thing because you kind of drop straight down with no momentum after you do that forward blue RC in the air. So if you're just slightly in front of or behind the opponent, you fall down on either side of them. So yeah, if you were to do like that, yes. And one difference of doing it with the jump kick included rather than just doing the jump cancel immediately after the super dash connects is that the super dash is not an overhead, but the jump kick is. So in this situation here, if I'm crouch blocking the super dash, this height of jump cancel into forward blue RC whatever will side switch, and depending on how low to the ground you get it while still going over the head, you can actually get the full instant overhead fuzzy options into full combo. Yes, so fucking, so that's only possible if they crouch block the super dash for you to side switch that low to the ground, which is obviously not possible if they if you do the jump kick into it, because the kick forces them to be standing, or at least if they were crouching, they got hit by the jump kick. So anyways, so yes, the main difference is slightly less blocks done by doing it with the jump kick. Anyways, options for jump cancel, super dash, forward blue RC. Pretty much what I just talked about. Let's see, what else? Is there anything more interesting than that? I honestly forget. Right, so unlike just doing this, in which you only get one overhead from the momentum, or even this, which you can get multiple... I don't think you can get multiple... Yeah, you can only get multiple with the jump dust in this situation. But if you do the jump up before you do the blue RC, then you can get a couple more overheads or let it fall into an empty low. So you can mess with that mix up a little bit more in that situation, but it's not as fast, and it won't get the same fuzzy options that just doing that will let you get the instant overhead fuzzy shit. But yeah, anyways, forward jump blue RC down to... Oh, that's a stupid thing. I'm not even gonna grace that one. It is possible, but it's like dumb. Mid fuzzy options, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Rapid cancel. The only other thing I have to talk about is obviously quick canceling the RC itself. Which is whatever, you know, you can get whatever, like the same way you would quick cancel fucking anything. You can get the overhead, you can go into the command throw if you want to be an asshole. You know, you whatever, you know. You're not getting the slow-mo, so it's just however you would quickly mix them. Anyways, that is my fucking plethora of utter bullshit. Just from mid-screen, get them to block the super dash or whatever. Fuck, man. Yes. So all of that kind of balloons outwards because all of those options kind of, you know, just branch. They branch and branch as you can continue to do multiple routes into other things that have their own routes. Yes. Okay, well, fucking ace. That's, I got through it. Fuck yeah.